I've been with Northern Powergrid since October 2017. I started on a 3-year apprenticeship programme, so I've been here about 3.5 years. So I went into engineering because I wanted a long-term career. I wanted something where I could go into my job role and progress through from starting when I was 20 up until whatever age I will retire, but that wasn't just going to be the same thing 9 to 5, Monday to Friday for 40 years. I wanted something that was kind of dynamic, something that I could be motivated to improve in, motivated to progress in. I've been in other jobs previous where you kind of weren't as busy day to day, so I wanted my brain to be engaged from Monday morning to Friday afternoon and not kind of just dragging your heels a little bit, and I thought that engineering could give me that. So on a day-to-day basis, I work mostly out of primary substations. So mostly I'm involved in maintenance of protection at 11 kV. So that's working on site most days, or I'm going to meet customers, generator customers. So looking at the interface between us and them, so if we have protection at their interface or if they have protection for their own generator, which we need to grade with. So I'm either involved in customers like that, or mostly just working under the supervision of an authorised engineer within a primary substation doing maintenance or commissioning new relays. Yeah, I really enjoyed the apprenticeship programme. I thought that it was very well structured. I think from someone who came from a background who had absolutely no electrical knowledge whatsoever, the structure in terms of spending a year on industrial placements and then a year going around every single engineering placement, it just gave you a very well-rounded knowledge of the business and good contacts in the business. So you kind of could then go into your final placement, which will become your career, kind of having experienced different sectors of the business. So you had kind of the best start, really. Yeah, okay. So my advice to young women and girls, if they are considering a career in engineering, is don't be put off by the stereotypes, because unfortunately they're there for a reason, because there isn't many women in engineering at the moment. However, even since I've started Northern Powergrid 3 years ago, there are so many more women who are either getting jobs in engineering, showing interest in engineering. There's so much more diversity within the company, in terms of there's so many opportunities for women. I think it's always growing. I think there's so much more awareness nowadays in the energy sector about, and well, just in the world, about how we are looking after our planet, how we are evolving with technology. So I think it's probably the most exciting time to be part of the energy sector, because we're looking at things like going greener, looking after the planet. We're looking at things like electric cars, how we can support that from a D&O perspective, and there's going to be so many changes. So I think if they didn't necessarily have a passion about engineering, but they had a real passion about looking after our planet, it's a career where you can proactively be involved in that.